Yes, 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 Majin Unit soldiers, rally up, fall in line. Let's watch another episode. In this winners edition, I'll be showing you 5 wins in under 10 minutes. And we'll start with this quads match with Grey Troll, Zippy and Deathcarp. And we're just fighting off the enemies while we wait for the 7th circle to show itself, which it has. And we've got to be careful of the enemies on top of the air control tower here, as well as trying to stop any enemies entering the safe zone from the east, coming from those houses there. Okay, we're fighting quite a few enemies around us, and we're just waiting for the opportune moment to jump out this window and do a rotation round to the safe zone. Okay, here we go. I'm going to make the rotation, put out the airstrike, using my gas mask, and watching out for the air control tower, where there is contact. And I'm going to use this rock here as cover and armour up, while my teammates put some live tags on the enemies in the air control tower. And we've got lucky here with the zone pull. All I have to do is lie by this rock and wait for the team to make the crossing. I'm going to apply some pressure. Down one, and there are the rest. Plenty of targets to shoot at, and I'm going to hold back in the gas. I'm going to get that kill. There's another Warzone dub. You see, even if the gas consumes you, it can pay off to have the confidence to maintain the position and rate of fire to get that final kill. Okay, moving on to the second win of the video. This is a trios match, and I've been left alone with no ammo. So I'm going to get my comeback class, which has fully loaded on my assault rifle, so I'll have a full rack of assault rifle ammunition. And now I'm going to be playing the position here, slowly getting myself into the safe zones while keeping an eye on the area. It's really quite difficult when you're on your own in trios or quads, because more often than not you are outnumbered. So again, trying to keep a low profile and be as stealthy as I can. Keeping an eye on the minimap, and I can see there's some shooting there. So my teammate has just tagged where in the map that was. I've got them on heartbeat in this building, but it's really the only safe place in the safe zone. Now we can see where the zonal pull, and we can also see where enemies are shooting on the minimap. So we're going to wrap round where the arrow is pointing, and there's a little hut there which looks like within the safe zone I'll be able to breathe and have a little bit of cover. So I'm going to make the rotation now using the gas mask, put out the airstrike in hopes of hitting some enemies, and I'm going to flank round to the left even more so to maintain that cover between me and the enemies on my right. And with the gas mask run out, you can see how close I get to death. 1 HP, it was nearly game over. Just enough time to armour up, and I've got 4 other enemies. Now I'm watching these enemies fight the other ones because I'd like them to get hurt before I start shooting. Now there's only 2 left. That's 1 down, 1 remaining on their feet. Where are they? There we go, on heartbeat.
Oh my god!
And some tight shooting got us the Warzone dub. Sometimes it's good just to watch and wait for your moment to pounce. Moving on to the third win, you can see that we've already had a few moving circles, and this is the 10th circle, so we're nearly on the final circle. But we are going to be forced off this building, and so I'm going to use the airstrike before I jump. Or while I jump. Get behind that enemy, take him out, team wipe. And the airstrike took out the last man. There was another Warzone dub. On to the 4th win of the video. And we've got quite a bit of pressure coming from that roof down within the dam. You can see we've got enemies on heartbeat. We've got the high ground, but because we get unlucky with this pull, we're going to have to make the jump. So I'm going to rain rockets down on top of that roof. More of suppressing fire more than anything, just to allow us to make that jump when the time comes, which is now. So while that team are distracted there, reviving their friends and trying to shoot us all, we can take the position, put the airstrike out, and try and get behind cover, because all the enemies have to run into this zone at the moment, and we're at the advantage here. Some pretty poor shooting there, some friendly fire there, and I'm asking Greytroll to back me up. Unfortunately, they take him out. There's one downed. We've got an EOD. I've just taken a rocket, another rocket, and now me and Death Carp are just having to play position just to make sure that we stay within the safe zone so we can breathe. And that's what got us the Warzone dub. One of the toughest cores of the end game is whether to actively fight and kill the remaining enemies, or whether to get the best position possible to hold them outside of the safe zone. Moving on to the fourth win of the video. It's a trios match with Greytroll and Rob. And this is Rob's birthday, and I was desperate to get Rob his win. I'm not picking up Rob. I'm going to maintain this position because it's too good a position and the enemy hasn't seen me yet. They really hadn't seen me yet. And we've got lucky with the zone pull, so I'm going to use this to my advantage. Burning off the gas mask to be the first one in this building. I'm going to put out the airstrike, and I'm going to run up to the top to get the high ground. Okay, so there's two other enemies remaining.
Two teams, two people. No, it's two teams. It's one on one, guy. It's one on one.
Yeah, it's one on one.
People, one on one. Oh, to the right.
Huh? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I really did carry them, right? Perfect. Less than 10. There we go, last win of the video. It's a duos match with ABP Gundog. And we're taking this final zone very cautiously, keeping an eye on surroundings and our heartbeat.
Well done. Good eyes.
Making sure that we're tagging enemies when we see them and having good communication. Something I can't help doing is speaking in hushed tones when trying to be sneaky and stealthy on this game, as if the remaining enemies would be able to hear me if I spoke any louder. And you can see that we got lucky on the zone pull here. All the enemy needs to run to us. I tag the enemy before I start to shoot, just to show ABP where I am shooting. Enemy down. You can see there are at least 2 or 3 teams fighting each other here, so I'm just third partying and taking advantage. I've got no armour as well, so I can't take many hits. So I'm using this tree as cover a lot of the time. There we go. There's only one left.
One more. There's only one more.
Not quite sure how this happens, but ABP gets the last kill. Yeah. But look at his damage. I've never done this before in my career of Warzone. 7 damage, 1 kill, and a win. It's pretty impressive. So, my GMB unit soldiers, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave your comments. I'll catch you on the next one.